Welcome back, friends. I'm Juliette, and thank you for joining me today for my Yoga for the Beginners practice. I'm so glad that you decide to explore all the benefits which yoga has to offer for us. Definitely heal and make our physical body stronger and help our emotional body to release stress and anxiety so we can move through this life more calmly, easily, freely, and enjoy everything what the life has to offer for us. Today practice, we will focus on simple asanas, correct alignments, and the basic flows. All you will need, your mat, your blocks, little strap or towel, your commitment, your willingness to learn. I will guide you through all the modifications and we will have a joyful and effective practice together. So let's begin. So guys, we will begin crisscross our legs today. If this is a little bit uncomfortable, you can always extend them up front and just sit that way for a while. So let's take our hands on top of our knees and just close our eyes for the few breaths. Just to prepare for this practice, to set the good, loving, kind intentions for ourselves. To set the intention not to compare, not to judge ourselves, and just flow and enjoy with open mind, with intention to learn and to explore. So with that, let's open our eyes and reach all the way up, through the nose in, and through the nose out. Just give yourself a few good quality nurturing inhalations, nurturing exhalations, and simply draw those arms through the sides all the way up and then all the way back down. Let's do it one more time. Reach up and all the way back down. On the next one, guys, let's go ahead and grab our one hand with the other hand, the wrist, and straight yourself all the way to the side. You don't have to go for the deep straight, but try to not rock on one side. Sit on the both sit bones and continue to reach to straighten entire lateral line. Take the chest up and then go ahead and switch the direction. Again, try not to roll from side to side. Reaching chest and heart and the rib cage up and reaching towards the opposite direction. Straighten the lateral, the side of the body. Let's return back and we will take the one arm on the floor and simply open up and expand the chest. Breathe and then do the same to the other side, and we're gonna do those movements a couple more times. And let's do it one more time on this side and one more time for the other side. Very good. And let's slowly now move a little bit deeper. Take this hand outside of the knee and maybe even look behind the one shoulder. If that doesn't go really good, guys, then just remain that hand on the floor up front. Keep on breathing. And let's slowly switch to the other side. Take it behind that knee. Open the chest and look behind the back shoulder. Don't forget to breathe, guys. And let's go ahead and take it back and simply look all the way up. Extend those arms and put your right arm on top on the left and give yourself a good nurturing hug, just like you haven't seen yourself for 100 years. And let's go ahead and do it from the other side. This time left on top on the right and give yourself a good strong hug. Literally squeeze those shoulders. Very good. And let's, from here, we're going to put both feet together. If that doesn't come really close, don't worry about it. Just take them a little bit farther. Bound angle or Baddha Konasana. What we're going to do, we're going to continue with the side stretches. Take your right hand towards the left ankle and look behind the back shoulder, behind the left shoulder. This time, explore a little bit bigger range of motion in that lower back. And let's do the same from the other side. The same thing. Grab your right ankle with your left and lengthening that spine. Always focusing on the spinal extension, guys. And look behind the other shoulder. Focusing on a little bit deeper half spinal twist. And let's take it back. Let's slowly bring the hands on the floor. Maybe you can bring your elbows on the floor. If not, there is an option to bring the block and bring your elbows on the floor. You can also use the block the other direction, a little bit the higher waist, and that way you will start to help your back to get used to that. So you can use again your block just up here, and that's going to help you to adjust. Make sure that you don't fold forward with the neck exclusively, right? You want to lengthen in the back and focus on the good alignments in the spine. So let's take it back, our block for now, and let's make a transfer to our knees and the hands. The basic tabletop position, guys, requires your wrist, elbow, and shoulder be stacked one on top another, navel in a strong connection with the center of your body, with the third chakra, Manipura, like right where the solar plexus is. And the knees directly underneath the hips. And let's begin a simple flow of the cat and cow. Very basic flow, guys. However, we use it a lot in all type of yoga practices. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, yin practice, and there is a lot of variation of this cat and cow flow. You can do it standing, you can do it seated, but right now we're using our hands and we're using our knees. So on the way up, open up the chest and draw the ribcage slightly up, tailbone up, cow pose or Bitlasana. And on the way down, relax your neck, draw the navel in, straight your shoulders, side to side, might see it all the way back, Marjarasana, cat pose, right? So now I want you to add a little bit more breath to that. Don't force anything into your body, but try to inhale in the cow pose and exhale in the cat pose. Again, inhale in the cow pose and exhale in the cat pose. Let's do it one more time. Reach up and in. In exhalations through your nose, draw the navel in, use the belly breathing. Let's do one more last time. Up through the nose, expand the heart in, out through the nose, relax your neck, make sure that neck is limp and loose. Let's stop right in the center, guys, and start to move side to side. First, we're gonna wiggle the tailbone, just wiggle the tailbone. And in a few breaths, we're going to slow down the wiggling, keep the hips stable, and we're gonna move just through the base of the spine, through the lower back. So wiggle those hips, couple more times, guys. Very good, like a tail. And then we're going to stabilize the hips, pull the navel slightly more in, and this time we're moving through the center. Do you see the difference? We did wiggle the hips, but now we're bending through the lateral line, through the waistline, and we're massaging, waking up our organs, our internal organs, and of course we're massaging the spine, letting the spine wake up. Just a few more movements, few more motions in the tabletop. Make sure, guys, you don't overdo it, and make sure you're definitely breathing, right? Let's come back to the center. Bring your fingertips on the floor. If your hands are not strong enough to do it, then just remain on your full palm. Move your hands simply a little bit closer, or come with me on the fingertips. And now when our hands are a little bit closer, we can go to a little bit fuller, deeper cat stretch. So neutral spine, or even little expansion through the chest, and then back to the full cat stretch on the fingertips. Maybe not again. If that doesn't feel good for your wrist and fingertips yet, then just don't do it. And let's do just one more time. Do not hurry up. One more time. Exhalation, and let's return our hands back and tuck our toes. In the yoga practice, as more you practice, and you will notice you really must have a strong wrist, strong ankles, strong knees. It's not just for yoga practice, but it is for life essential. So tuck your toes, guys, and we slowly transferring the weight on the toes. And then we return in the back, waking up the toes. Now, it's good, very easy, happen that your toes are not strong enough. And this is totally fine. What I want you to do, I want you to grab your blocks and support yourself with the blocks. When you come back, you come to the tabletop. Then we're going to do it a few more times. So you take the blocks, you release some tension from those toes. To see what I'm doing? Rather than trying to struggle to reach the floor and give the toes some space, I'm using the blocks so I can elevate myself much easier and don't load those toes too much. So let's do a couple more times. So I load the toes, and I might be even able to take the hands up front of the heart namaste, and I load them again. Very good. Drop them, take it back, and release your toes and just kind of massage them off the ground. We're going to straighten our feet opposite direction. What we're going to do, we're going to lift one knee slightly off the floor, guys. Do you see? We take it down, and then we lift that knee off the floor and bring in a little bit more pressure on the top of that foot. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. And then the same from the other side. Let's do it one more time. Eventually, your feet are going to get much stronger, guys. Keep doing just like that, one and then another. And then you will be able easily to lift your both knees. We don't have to do it today, you can give it a try. But eventually, in a few practices, a few weeks, few months, depend how often, how consistent you come back to your practice, you're going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and reach right leg up. Just reach right leg up. Bend your knee and give yourself a few circles in the tabletop. Just a few slow circles. Do it to the other side now, guys. Just a few from the other direction, just waking up the hip flexor. We want our hip flexor to be woke up. Then do the same knee towards the chin, chest or belly, in small extension. Doesn't have to be the big one. Reach all the way chin, chest or belly or nose. Take it and extend. Let's do it one more time. Knee, chin, chest or belly or your nose and extend. Let's return this leg back. And we're going to do the same little circle from the other side. So bend your left knee and circle a few times. Make sure that you breathe in. Remember, breath is really essential in our yoga practice, and now we're just talking about the physical body. The more you breathe in, the more oxygen comes to your body, easier your body will process the physical exercises. So reverse the circle and go through the other direction. Very nice. And then extend that knee. Draw that knee, chin, chest or belly, or even your nose, guys, if you can reach. And extend it one more time. And towards your nose, maybe even. Let's do it one more time. Reach. And maybe towards your nose. And bring it back. We're going back to cat and cow. Just up and down. Back to the cat and cow. Bitlasana is a cow. Majarasana is a cat. So the next flow we're going to sit on our heels. This is your basic pose. This is your child pose. We probably already know about this pose from all of the magazines as they shine on in the grocery stores and airports. Yoga. So this is a child pose, guys. Anytime you're tired, you can come to your child pose and rest here. But now we're not going to stay here for long. We're going to make a slow transition through the top, vertebra by vertebra, rocking that spine and shift more weight to the front. Now, it might not look like that for you which is okay. So that means you're just gonna come halfway through and then return back to the child pose. Place your forehead on the floor, and then with a soft neck, vertebra by vertebra, make a transfer to the front of your mat or just halfway through. Just listen to your body. Nothing is your yoga practice in your yoga practice should hurt, guys, at all. It could be challenging and very new for your body, but it's still kind of joyful and doable. If in the asana or in the flow your body starts to hurt, it's prudent to leave the asana and modify that. I want you to challenge your body, I want you to challenge your mind, but I don't want you to hurt yourself. We want to practice the way you will fall in love with this, and the way will contribute to the vitality and health of your body, and the way it will contribute to the strength, so you can come and practice tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, in a couple of weeks from now, and eventually, as I said, fall in love and maybe even practice every single day like I do. It's been so many years, I can't imagine my life without the practice. Let's do last one. So from here, guys, I want you to bring your belly on the floor for the next asana, Sphinx pose. It comes as you progress, you will come to your Cobra pose and more up dog up here. But for now, as a beginners, I want you to set your elbows directly underneath your shoulders and just move your head for a few times. Side to side, right to left, left to right, and then stop and look a little bit longer above the one shoulder, and then stop and look a little bit longer above another shoulder. Then I want you to start to bend your knees and just bring the awareness to your knees. Bring the awareness to your legs. In the yoga practice, we use entire body. I don't want you to abandon any parts. Body functioning as a one. So let's go ahead and try to flow here a little bit. So if that is available, lift just slightly and then bring your elbows back. Let's do a few more times. Inhalation, expand through the heart, and exhalation, return back. If that doesn't work with you really good, then for right now, just stay in that Sphinx pose. Let's do a couple more movements. And back down. And one more, guys. Let's do another one. Very good. Let's go ahead and lay down all the way on the floor. Take your arms on the side and just rest. What we're going to do from now, we will lift one leg at a time. Just to start to build more strength in that back, guys. Go ahead and keep your face, your head on the floor. It could be a forehead if you want to do that. It could be the one side of the face and then you switch it. Try to lift that leg, not from the ankle, but from the glute muscle and from the partially from the lower back. Remain your belly grounded and keep on breathing. Remain your hands grounded as well, guys. Just a few motions. We're slowly building the strength for that back. Now, let's take our forehead on the floor, reach one leg, and roll, and maybe tap the ground behind, maybe no tap, maybe just a little halfway roll. It's very healing for the back, and we're gonna do just one more from each side. I just wanted you to introduce to the little floor back stretches. Let's return back and gently, you can always practice it second time when, especially if your back is hurting sometimes. That's a very good exercise. So let's go ahead and look up and just look towards one side and as that little tail wiggle, and then look towards another side as the tail wiggle again. One more time. Wiggle the tail, and this time look towards the hip and wiggle the tail, look towards the hip. Great job, guys. Let's try to hold a little balance today, not for long, but a little. Take your right arm forward. See if you can take your left leg back. If not, you can tap the floor, and then once you acquire more strength, maybe hold it for the breath or two. Breathe, inhalation, exhalation. Very good job, guys. Let's switch and relax the back first. In order for us to be able to hold all this balance, and it's a basic balance for the yoga practice, we want to find the connection. So let's switch arms and legs with the mat, with the earth. Find that connection with the ground. As strange as it sounds for the beginners, but I want you to feel how your hand touching the mat, how your knee touching the mat. Find simply that awareness in your body, and the balance will come. Don't worry about the balance now. Take it back and round that spine. Relax that neck. Let's go ahead and take the knees and feet hips width apart. Tuck your toes. And this is your first downward facing dog today. We're gonna talk a little bit about alignment, guys. I wish I can help you a little bit with alignments in a live setting, but I'm gonna do my best to explain it so you all got it right. So let's lift the heels and bend your knees. Since you are a beginner, I want you to begin with this. Bend the heels and bend your knees. Lift the heels and bend your knees. And then shift the weight more towards the heels, so your shoulders and your wrist feels light. Now let's rest for a second or two, for the breath or two. And once you're ready, return back to your downward facing dog. Now it's really important to always think about your back alignment in your downward facing dog. So once you go to your downward facing dog, bend your knees, lift your heels. Next important step is to relax your neck fully and completely. If you will take a look, this is neck in tension, and I'm trying to look outside. This is still a little bit in tension, and this is when my top of the head looks straight down towards the mat. That's when it truly feels relaxed. So from there, I want you to start to bend one knee at a time, a little bit deeper, guys. If you feel that your wrist is shaking and you feel too much shoulders pressure, go down and rest on your knees or in your child pose, which we'll learn, and then go back to here. So let's rest one more time, but this time we're gonna rest with the wide knees and big toes together, child pose. So just simply rest and dive with the teeth. Close your eyes and bring your attention, guys, back to your body. Keep your eyes closed and just relax, enjoy. Try to reconnect with the true self, which is always there, which wants to be healthy, vital, striving, helping, and contributing to other people's lives. Let's come back, guys, and slowly return back to your downward facing dog. Today, we're not gonna do a big lunge step like we normally do in more intermediate practice. But what we're gonna learn, we're going to reach up and try to bring the foot through all the way. If that doesn't happen, just move your foot slightly farther. I want you to grab your blocks. If you don't have your blocks, maybe you can use a big thick books or something else you have handy. I don't know, pots, something. But invest in the blocks. You can buy them everywhere, in Target, in Walmart, online, wherever you want. They sell them everywhere. Front knee above the front ankle, and just support yourself with the blocks. Because see what's going to happen if your hips are not very strong, you will have to support yourself. You're going to lose the alignment. But I want you to try from the beginning of your yoga journey, work on your hips and your alignments, guys. So use your tools, and we're not going to stay here long. So now once you found the form, we're just going to transfer the weight towards the left. Set your left hip above the left knee, and we're just going to leave the toes, and again, relocate the blocks if you have, and just give it a little stretch. I'm going to show you the eventually stretch where you're going to go. You're going to go and drive with your belly all the way down, lengthening that spine. But for today, I just want you to hold your blocks focus on lifting the heart and taking the heart towards the toes. It's like an ocean-like motion. And bring it all the way back. The good quality stretch. And I think, guys, you're ready just to give it a try. Try to take the right hand on the side of your body and maybe even open with that block, right? Eventually, we're going to be able to do it without block. Very good job, guys. Before we're going to go for the other side, let's go to the downward facing dog. We normally would call it a transition. We're going to do the little transition, and we do it to make the practice more flowing. So to flow more, and sometimes in more advanced classes, so we can add more strings. We can add the push-ups in between. We're not going to do it right now. Let's bend right and left knee. And I'm not going to make you do the big step from the down dog, but we're going to land the knees back and take the leg up and step, guys, forward through the same thing what we did on the right leg. Now grab your blocks and find your front knee above that front ankle, just like that. In the back foot, you can relax, release, you can keep the toes tucked. For right now, it's not as much matter. So eventually you will be able to relax the hips and reach the arms up and maybe do some other stretches. But for right now, your goal is to find a good alignment in the hips. So hips are square. Do not crisscross your knees. Here it's going to be very hard for hips to open. And just let the gravity take work. Let the gravity to take care of this relaxation. Use your blocks wisely. Blocks are really, really, really nice tools, guys. So let's go ahead and transfer the weight right here above the right knee. And we will just slowly, gently fold forward all the way. Very nice. And just focusing, guys, on the hip flexor. We did open a little bit the hip flexor at the beginning doing our hip circles. So try not to round the back and just gently flow down with support. Wonderful. Let's take it back. Let's stack our blocks and we're going to do one more transition, right? We're going to go to the tabletop, downward facing dog. Bend our right knee, bend our left knee. Maybe do a couple more times. Watch the spinal alignment. Hands, shoulders width apart. Feet, sit bones or hips width apart. Shoulder blades, guys, wide all the way and relax your neck, remember? We're gonna add a little transfer to the knees and we're gonna walk slightly forward, guys. Since we're doing a yoga practice and we want to get stronger, we're not gonna go right now for the full plank, but I want to introduce you to the little push-ups, tricep push-ups. We use a lot in yoga practice for transitions, Chaturanga Dandasana. So if just to be here, it's already a lot, guys. You're just gonna stay right here, then return back to your child pose, then you're going to flow back. Under any circumstances, you sunk the hips up here, keep the neutral line. So it's not a tabletop, do you see the difference? And it's not the hips lying down up here, it's really uncomfortable for the spine. So it's a neutral line. If I will put a little long ruler on your head and back, it's gonna lay down straight. And if it feels really good, we're gonna do just 3 to 4 push-ups. Another variation of this, we can put the block up here and just rest and take it back. We're gonna rest. That way we're gonna get the strengthening into those arms a little bit, at least a little bit, right? But if you could do the full push-ups like this, I'm very proud of you. Let's go ahead and sink back down to the child pose, guys, and rest for a few breaths. And slowly, let's return back. And what we're gonna do to finalize our practice, we're gonna do a few seated forward folds today, which are really, really, really nurturing for the body. If you have a sciatica problems, do them often. I would even recommend you to come and sit against the wall so there is some some support for you, and then from there, just slowly dive. Now, super easy to happen for the beginners. This is not a yoga strap, by the way, but it's a good option. I just couldn't find today my yoga strap. And this is actually a band to work out for the hips band or the arms band, but it's will be just perfect for this practice. So if you can't reach your feet, you take something like that. It can be even a towel, and as your back letting go, you can grab on that a little bit closer. So that would be a good use of the strap if you can't reach your feet. And if you can reach the feet, we're just gonna be sitting there, lengthening that spine, giving that spine some length, extending, letting it rest. Eventually, you're gonna be able to fold forward and just rest on those legs for a longer period of time. For example, if you practice in the yin practice, when we're focusing on the longer asana hold for relaxation, targeting the deeper fascia in our body. So right now, we just be there for the few breaths and then come up. So let's go ahead and bring our both feet together as we started. And I want you just to lengthen in that spine, just to roll the shoulders up and to bring a few more opening movements to your hips. So just take the chest up and lift the hips off the ground. Take them back, lift the hips off the ground. Take them back. Good job, guys. Lift them up, take them back. Let's do one more time. Lift them up, take them back. Slowly bring the both knees together. Release the legs and help yourself to come back down. Let's reach all the way up. Behind your head. Point your toes, reach through the fingertips, guys. You did a great work. Let's go ahead and draw the one knee. We're not going to do any inversions today except little waterfall. I will show you how we're going to draw the one knee towards the chin, chest, third belly. Then release, and we're going to draw another knee toward the chin, chest, third belly. And then draw your both knees. Give yourself a good hug. And extend those knees up. This is our waterfall. Many times as a beginner, you still want to practice in inversion. It's very good for your blood pressure. It's going to help if you have a higher blood pressure, that's going to help to lower it. So just holding those feet up there, or maybe against the wall in the house, you can do it like lay down on the sofa, put the feet on the wall. We always heard that it's good for you. And later on in the practice, we can practice farther back with the halasana plow pose, but today it's going to be it. So let's slowly make a transfer through the side, or sitting straight if that's available. Take your both feet crisscross where you started. Let's reach all the way up, long extended back, all the way back. Let's do it one more time. Reach all the way up. Draw your both hands up front of your heart. Close your eyes. Look inside yourself. Find that strong connection. And again, let's set an intention of being strong, passionate, loving about everything we do in this life. And thank you so much for joining me, my Yoga for the Beginners practice today. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Come back and we will explore this yoga journey together. Namaste.